Hey guys, welcome back. In this video series, I'm going to show you how I took this house, split it into a duplex, and did a full renovation on both units. I took it from looking like this to looking like this. I hope you enjoy it.
So there's a lot of projects that happened simultaneously during this renovation. You know, when I was demolishing, I demolished the kitchen, the bathroom, and gutted the basement. When I was working on electrical, I was doing that for all the different rooms. When I was doing the plumbing, I was doing it in the basement as well as bathroom. But for the purpose of these videos, I'm just going to focus on one project per video. So in this video, we're focusing on the bathroom. So like any good renovation video, it started with demolition. Here's the washroom. You can see here on the tub that there was basically 2.25 inches worth of cement, first layer of tiles, and then another layer of tiles. For the most part, there's no water damage. It seems to be pretty dry, the subfloor here. The tub we're going to keep in the same place, just get some grout cleaner and get rid of those grout lines. Thing to note, the shower head wasn't actually attached to anything. There was there was nothing, so that's why the head moved around so much. One other thing I'm going to do here in the bathroom is replace this window. All these sliding pieces here are seized up, and I think it's time for a new window. have everything plumbed up. I've checked all the fittings, put a stop on here, and I'm going to test the water now. All the PEX joints I'm sure are fine. The only joints I am concerned about are where I actually soldered the the adapter from copper to PEX. So fingers crossed that all those joints hold. So we'll just head on downstairs here. So let's go turn on the water. We're gonna start just very slowly to put back on the pressure. All right, nothing's blown up yet. Let's go check upstairs. Does seem fine. That's not leaking. This seems fine so far. It seems I forgot that there is a dishwasher connection here. So let's go ahead and okay. That was a bit of a scare. So one of the reasons I think that two of my fittings failed is because I think it was, first of all, I overheated the joint, so it burned away all of the flux. And before I was just using this normal flux, and so what I had just picked up was some tanning flux, this stuff right here, or sorry, tinning flux. And this stuff has lead-free solder already in it. And so basically, when you coat the when you coat around the outside of the copper and the inside of the fitting, there's already some lead-free solder in there, so it helps seal up the joint that much faster. So anyway, I cut these pieces off. As you can see there, I did a little repair job, as well as behind the shower. So yeah, definitely would recommend the tinning flux over the normal flux. It certainly seems to work a lot better. So this cast iron tub I really wanted to keep, so I started by sanding it down and filling all the cracks and imperfections with an auto body filler. I then used a acid-based toilet cleaner to really do a deep clean.
And then I used a 2-part epoxy mix, which you let flow down and self-level across the tub. And this gives the tub a new, super durable surface.
Take my tile, which will eventually sit right here. I'm going to flip it upside down. Oh, actually, I forgot my spacers. I have these little 1/8 horseshoe spacers, which sit here on the lip, and they just make sure that there's an even space all the way along, and that will be grouted eventually with 100% silicone. And you'll notice here that on my tub, I've put a bunch of masking tape, and that's just to protect, the edge. I did a nice epoxy pour to refinish this tub, and I don't really want to scratch up the epoxy by accident, slatting a tile or whatnot. So we're going to take our tile, which is going right here, and flip it upside down, and that way the cut that we do when we flip it over, the nice clean side, the non-cut side, will be along our seam here. So I'm just going to shift this over, make sure it's pressed up nice and flat. I don't want the tile, angled in. I want it nice against the surface. And here I'm just scribing on the back of the tile with my pencil, right here. And when this flips upside down, I'm just going to write number 2 so I know that that's number 1, this is number 2. So what I'll do now is I will take that mark on the back and just with my eye line it up here in the front. Basically, take it from the back, transfer it to the front, and now we will go into the other room here, where I have my tile cutter. We will cut this tile.
mosaic tiles were much thinner than my white tiles that I used, so I had to build out the difference using thin set. And you can see me here pre-cutting all of my mosaic pieces. And I like to do this just so that once the thin set is mixed and I'm laying tiles, I don't have to worry about cutting and making sure that they fit, because I've already pre-cut and pre-fit everything.
I have my Schluter Detroit all cut out.